Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Anthony Hendrickson. I just wanted to jump on here with you today. And what I want to do is actually just kind of take a look at the year so far. We're already halfway through 2020. 2020 has been sailing for me as well as probably most of you. I just want to take a stop, look at what we were doing right around, the turn of the year when we're waiting for this new 2020 to start, and just kind of check up as we're already halfway through it. So not only is this a new year, but it's a new decade. Not only is it a new year that we're already halfway done with, but many of us have already had numerous things that have came up out of nowhere, things that we didn't expect, and now we're just forced to kind of roll with what we've been doing and kind of take a look back at the last couple of months just to see if we're actually where we thought we would be, where our goals are, where we want to actually be going still. Refreshing the right goals for you in 2020. Number one, learn a new skill. When learning a new skill, we want to look back at some of our resolutions and find different things that we told ourselves we're going to do, whether if it's to learn a new language, to learn a new app, pretty much anything that takes daily progress of something new that you want to learn is kind of what we've been doing, what we want to focus on. That's just one more thing that we can do, even though we're halfway through the year, to try to finish the year strong. Number two, book all appointments. So one thing I like to do is book all my appointments as far as I can. So you have different appointments like doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, different physicals, or even just hair appointments. I like to book as many of them as I can out, and that just kind of makes everything flow a little bit easier. Now, I know we had a couple months there where pretty much every appointment was either canceled, postponed, or we had to reschedule, but now might be the time again as things start to open up where you just want to either check on the appointments that you booked, make sure nothing has changed, or therefore book out the rest of your appointments for the rest of the year so that way you don't lose track from where you were and where you want to be. Number three, stop multitasking. Now, when I say stop multitasking, I know we all think that we can do it, but we really can't. So we need to focus on one task at a time, give it your full attention. That way you're not only giving it your full attention, but you're focusing on that. Not only is that going to help you do that task better, but it's also going to help you be more efficient with it and get better for it down the road. So I know multitasking makes us think like we're doing a lot, but really all that stopping and starting hurts us more than it helps us. So I always tell people, stop multitasking and just focus on one thing. Number four, create a budget. So now when I say create a budget, most of us did that with our New Year's resolutions at the beginning of the year. Now, like I said before, a lot has changed since the beginning of the year. Sometimes our budgets have changed, things have shifted. Either we're maybe making more money than we thought, or a lot of people are making less money than they thought or what they planned on. So now that we're halfway through the year and now that things are starting to get back to normal, I encourage everyone to stop, redo that budget, take one more look at it, and then that way you can realign things to the end of the year. So that way once you're starting to get your new goals on track, then you're not either so far behind or so far ahead. You are right on track. So make sure that you stop, check, and create that budget one more time. Number five, schedule time for you. When you're scheduling time for you, you have to make sure and do it. You have your time scheduled off for running errands. You have time scheduled for different meetings and appointments or for family. Now, the reason why those things get done is because you have them scheduled. So you need to schedule time for yourself. Now, some people think, well, I don't need to just schedule time to be sitting around and doing nothing. Well, that's not the case. If there's things that you want to do, like read a book or improve in one shape or one different area of your life, you got to make sure you schedule that in. That way it becomes a habit, it's on your calendar, you've already timed it out, you're expecting to do it, so make sure you pencil in your own time on your calendar. A lot of people don't do this, and it does hurt them at the end of the day, so schedule time for you. So as 2020 keeps flying by, it's tough unless you actually go out of your way to plan for weekly, monthly, quarterly different tasks. So this is just kind of my halfway through the year, which we've already came and gone. Summer, it just happens that way, but you need to you need to be mindful of these things. You need to make sure you keep these on your calendar. That way you're checking in on it, because if you're not checking in, if you're not keeping track, then you're really not paying attention. So make sure that you're doing all these things. Try to add them into your daily schedule, monthly schedule. Just being aware is the main key. So I just wanted to kind of do a little refresher, not only for you, but for myself. You got to check in once in a while just to see how you're doing, how those New Year's resolutions are. Most people by now have already forgot about them. So just one more little thing to be aware of and one more thing to check in on. Trust me, it's going to go a long ways. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Anthony Hendrickson. Feel free to like this, comment this. Any type of feedback is always a plus. If you're catching the replay, that's awesome too. Let me know where you're coming in from. I always love to hear that kind of stuff. Just gives me a way to engage with people that maybe I might not normally engage with. So feel free to say hi. I'd love to say hi back. Also, in the description below or somewhere on this page, what I'll do is I'm actually just going to leave a link for this video. Kind of been pumping things up over on YouTube, so feel free to jump over there. I would love a new subscriber. You can ring that bell notification, or if you're seeing this on any social media, wherever you're at, I always love new followers and I love engaging with people, so feel free to say hi. Once again, this is Anthony Hendrickson, and we'll see you on the next video. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you for watching or listening. I hope this content has helped you in some way. Maybe it motivated you, maybe it inspired you, maybe it actually triggered something in your head to make you get out of that rut or get out of your own way. Maybe it simply entertained you. I'm just an ex-service industry guy who, once I decided I didn't want to live in that fast-paced life anymore, decided to go my own way. I felt like I was out on an island. Everyone who I'd known for years suddenly wasn't around, and it was a whole new feeling. After spending tons of my savings, going into deeper debt, I realized that it was really time for a change, and there's something I needed to do about it. After being at a mental rock bottom, I decided that I had to pull myself up, do something different, and that's how I got into the world of marketing. Now, I've been almost 2 years removed from the corporate life, and I've never looked back. If you want to follow me on my journey, or connect later on or in the future, or even if you just want to follow me, you can either find me at my blog at anthonymarkhendrickson.com. Once again, that is anthonymarkhendrickson.com. Or if you're watching this video, you can click on the link below. Once again, I'm Anthony Hendrickson, and we'll see you on the inside. Okay, bye-bye.